Hello everyone, welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. My name is Colleen, and today is episode 26 of the Animal Crossing Chef Challenge that I'm currently doing, and boy oh boy, is this ever a doozy. Right after the best day ever episode, I made a big mistake. But we will talk about that a little bit later. If you have not subscribed already, if you wanted to do that right now, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers or the new viewers who are checking out the challenge or checking out my channel. I really appreciate you being here, and same with all of the viewers who have been here from day one. You are just absolutely incredible. I just couldn't be more grateful. So, just starting out the day with the regular stuff, checking the mail. I'm going to dig up my gyroids, see what I got there. Going to have to figure out something for putting them out because I don't have any other use for them yet, so I just want to, let them dance to the music. Then, of course, I'm going to water my crops. Very excited for those to come in. I think the wheat would be coming in a little bit sooner because I think that was a 2-day episode. Everything is just blending together at this point, but I'm able to actually cook everything now. If you didn't see the last episode, I have wheat and potatoes now, so things are looking up, aside from the crucial mistake that I made. And then Abel's even had these really cute cook caps in the shop today, so of course I got one of those. I didn't end up getting the plain black one for the probably silliest reason, but I just don't like the yellow lettering on it. I wish it was just white and black, because then it would match the cook's coat. So, just, it's the little things. But we did get a recipe from Samson, so that is very exciting. Just things are really looking up for Chef Clem. But in a moment here, I have a moment of calm for everybody. It's about 25 seconds, and I hope you enjoy. So basically, I just wanted to give you something nice and soothing before I told you my mistake. And yeah, so we knew that Nook's Cranny would be closed today. But in my video, I'm talking about how I had one more day to sell my turnips on the Saturday. But you can't really sell your turnips if the shop is closed, so just caught a butterfly, I guess. But yeah, so we have some problems because in the rules, I'm not really using Nintendo Online, aside from that one time where I went to go get some Nook Miles tickets, and I'm going to have to use it once more to go get some cherries and apples. But besides that, I'm trying to not do that. So yeah, lots to think about. We're going to get a cup of coffee, ponder about it a little bit more. What I'm thinking, though, is cooking a ton of turnip salads, which would be a lot of them considering I have 50 stacks of turnips, 5 stacks of turnips. I'm sorry. I'm so just thinking about this situation again is just making me so bamboozled. I can't believe I made that mistake, but at least we will make some money from it. I'm going to cook my little heart out today after I do my dailies, of course. Which I'll take a moment from talking about the turnip salads just to say I did get the fruit salad DIY or fruit basket DIY, which is just, reinforcing more and more that I need to go pick up those cherries and apples. As you can see, I am procrastinating doing anything that I actually need to and just setting up a stage for gyroids, which I do not regret one bit. Looks pretty cute. And then I discovered that when you run and then slam it to the other side, it actually leaves a mark on the ground, which is also pretty cool. So doing lots of important things on this day, which I did forget to mention that this is a 2-day episode. So obviously we're just on the first day right now, but I will end up going forward when Hippo is gone so that I can do a villager hunt, which I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. So hopefully you're still here. So just starting the process. As you know from the last time, I ate 10 turnips, and I was just very, very careful this time to not do that, which I did succeed. So, you know, very proud of me. Pat myself on the back. So after we made just so many turnip salads, which I'm going to have to count them actually, because I lost track. Wait, I know how many, because I know how many turnips. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? This was just a whole thing, but obviously there were 50 of them, so, you know, forgive me for not being a mathematician. And I honestly thought just putting these all in front of Nooks would look pretty cool, and I somehow ended up doing it just fully, like, symmetrically without even meaning to. It was meant to be, even though it was a huge mistake. Look how good that looks. They did such a good job on the, like, visuals for the food. So many of the baked items look so delicious too. But just very quickly, while I'm making these, the tomato curry sells for 2,520 bells, and the pizza margarita sells for 2,000. So sells for quite a bit, which I know that it's using a couple pieces of produce, but just like looking to pay off my home loan as quickly as I can. So I think those are the highest selling dishes that I have so far. So I will definitely be making a lot of them, or as many of them as I can, and selling them. After I get all of these bells from this money island that Captain brought me to. And oh my gosh, what a relief. I mean, obviously it is not going to be enough to pay off my loan, but it certainly helps. And I believe I end up finding the money rock on this one too, because that's not always guaranteed, which for some reason I thought that it was, but it's not the case. And of course I picked up all of the potatoes because I would not be leaving those behind. So we got a DIY from Peaches. And of course it's a recipe because we're on a food island, and it's the orange tart. Which, like I had just mentioned, some of these baked dishes look so good, and the orange tart is definitely one of them. So very quickly just collecting all of this money, and then I will find the bell rock on my island as well, which I got really lucky when I was hitting this. I almost lost the momentum and I was kind of losing it. You might have noticed it at the very end there, but I got everything. Everything is fine. And then we are on to the next day, and we got this terrifying message from Isabel. Forgot about that. See, the previous day I was so happy. There was cherry blossom trees. It looked so pretty. And I forgot what that brought with it. Which I personally don't have, like, I'm not scared of Zipper or anything. I really don't mind him too much. But I just like feeding into it. I think it's kind of funny. It is a totally great day cookie because Nook's Cranny is upgraded. We can finally sell all of these dishes that we have out front. First, I'm just going to sell the pizzas and the curry that I had made yesterday, just because, you know, I want to sell as many of these salads at the same time as I can, just to see how much it's actually making me. But then I also wanted to make up for the produce and non-native fruit that I could not sell yesterday, because that did not feel fair to me. So I am selling extra today, but this will be the only day that I do that. All right, so just starting the process here, picking up as many as I can, which I probably should have just fully emptied my pockets before I did this, but I didn't, so just took, I think, maybe one extra trip than needed. As you'll see here, our first trip got us a little bit over 12,000 bells, or I guess closer to 13,000. And the second time around, just because I think I had picked up something else, it was 13,000, like something else I could sell, I meant, and then 8,000. So not too bad until we're running around looking for Daisy May and run into Zipper. Why, hippity skippity hoppity ho, now that you find me, I'll say a warm hello. Cute. I'm a lucky old bunny, yippity yipper, and here's a little tip, you can call me Zipper. Yay! Well, well, isn't this swell? Here you are and here I am to, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I was over it at this point. Telling me not to snoop means that I am going to snoop. And you said that you're real, but what's the zipper for? Feels fake. But then I found Daisy May very close by, so I could buy my turnips because yes, I did not forget about that part. Though I think in just, doing everything, I had forgotten that I would need to use the bells that I had pretty much just gotten to buy all of these. So that part was a little bit sad. Here is hoping that this week will be luckier for turnip prices. I mean, if this last week was so bad, then it has to go up, right? And then this morning as well, Samson was crafting again, and this time around he was making a veggie quiche, which I don't think I've ever made a quiche in my life, but very interested to make it because I want to make all of the recipes. That would be fun. I think making that for a chef challenge seems kind of obvious anyways. So as you can see, when I was visiting Chèvre, she decided to give me a plain do-rag because she said it would match my apron very well. So decided to take her word for it. I'm pretty much done cooking for the day, so I can change a little bit. And it's pretty cute, I'm not going to lie. I think I do have like the pink and white checkered one though, and that one would match even better. And yeah, I just so happened to decide, maybe I'll grab something else and then I'll cook. So because I decided to not cook right away, Chai showed up at my door and just watched me cook a bunch of things and applauded for me for the first two. And then after that, I think she was kind of over it and she just stared at me kind of coldly. Like, is she really doing this right now? But I had to work. Like, I am dressed as a chef and that's what you do. But we have a lot more than we initially did, so let's see how much this can get us. A cool 30,000. Not too bad. So I think I am going to stick with just making as many of those dishes as I can until I can pay off this home loan, because now it is, dwindled down to 208,000. So we're getting there. I just really wanted to include this part because of how cute it is. Just Lolly meeting everyone on the island and becoming their friend. Ooh, it's so cute. But we are done cooking for the day officially, so I am changing. I'm getting ready for a villager hunt. If you follow me on Twitter or if you saw my community post on my channel, then you know that this is actually a fairly quick one. So first ticket, we got a certified cutie that does not qualify for this food island, very, very sadly. I love June so much. I actually had her on my swamp island that I finished in just 27 days. So if you want to check that out, that is in a playlist on my channel too. But look who I found on just the second ticket. It is none other than Miss Panchetti. and I think she is absolutely adorable. I'm sure that there are players who do not like how she looks, but I think she's amazing. I absolutely love her. Obviously, pancetta comes from pancetta, which is a little bit morbid, a little bit messed up on Nintendo's part, but I absolutely love her. So she is coming to the island, and I really could not believe how quickly that went. That was just amazing. So now that that villager hunt is done super quickly, it brings us to the next matter at hand. Should I sell the eggs? I'm a chef. I can sell food. I think the answer is yes. And it's not going to give me a incredible amount of money just because, you know, they're like, I think it's just 200 bells per egg because I sold 4 there, so that would make sense. But I'm going to sell the eggs. I don't think I want any of the bunny day items for my island, so I don't need to save them for that purpose. So yeah, just another little way I'm going to make some bells. And of course, that's Panchetti's plot, which was Hippo's plot. And I didn't include it in the video, but the item that he left behind was the piano bench. So now I have one of those. And I honestly just wanted to point out that I like these paintings and I wish that they were in the game for us to use. I wish that we could use them. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate you being here. Again, if you enjoyed it, if you wanted to subscribe, that would really help me out. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.